All right, so here we are. We are here in this second half of our life, right? So we're 40 something. Me well beyond 40 something, but we're in that second half of our life, and it's interesting because there's been statistics thrown around about, 80 years old, 78, 79 years old is kind of like the average life expectancy of people, which is crazy when you think about it, right? I mean, I want the quality of life. Like I want the quality of life of knowing that when I was here, I was going for it. I was living in my purpose. I was healthy all the way till the end. I was happy. I was involved in great relationships. I had the career that I loved. I traveled all over the world. Like that's how I want to go out, right? So whatever age that is, but let's just say you're 40 something and you're in this second half of your life, whatever that looks like, right? You're probably deep in a career, or maybe you're kind of in and out of a career. Like, do I really want to be doing this? Like, is this really what I should be doing? If you've asked that question, I've asked that question too. And I'm going to help you discover a life that's purposeful, that's meaningful, that's healthy, that's abundant in all areas of your life. But we got to do some things, right? We got to do some things that, they're probably long overdue. And what I do is I help people go from here to here to here to here to here to here, right? And in doing so, they shed a lot of their skin, they shed a lot of their past beliefs, and they get excited about life again. And if that's you, you're going to love what I'm going to share with you. So I'm going to give you one tip, so stick around for it, that's going to help you start that process of having a life that's meaningful and purposeful. And the biggest reason why we do things at the end of the day, the biggest reason why we do things is because of this right here, right? We make money because deep down it brings us a degree of happiness. We look for relationships and connections with people because deep, 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 deep down, it brings us this frequency of happiness. Everything that we do, we travel, we save money. We save money because of the feeling of happiness, right? That security, that joy, all of that. So we do things in the pursuit of happiness. And since I was 11 years old, that has been my filter for everything that I do. Now, have I had crazy stuff happen? Have I done careers I didn't like? Absolutely. But I always was able to switch it around in the pursuit of happiness. So here you are. Now what? If you're asking yourself the question, how come I don't have clarity? How come I wake up every day and I'm sabotaging myself? I have no energy. I'm not sleeping good. My health's in check. My relationships are in check. Everything's out of balance. There's no harmony. And you're just going through the motions. And every day feels like the previous day, or it might even be worse. So if that's you, I'm going to help you. That's what we're here to do. My channel is here to help you, give you tips on how to find happiness, how to be what I call unstuckable. When you're unstuckable, man, you'll never, ever, ever be in what I call a holding pattern, right? You just won't, because you're going to know what to do. So the first thing that we have to do, the first thing you have to do, humanity has to do, if we feel like we're stuck, if we feel like we're not our best, if we have these challenges that keep happening to us over and over and over again, the first thing you have to do is you have to surrender. I want you to remember this word, surrender. Okay. Surrender, usually when you talk about it, it comes from a place of weakness. Oh, I'm just giving up. I'm throwing in the towel. I quit. Here, take me, take me away. No, no. Surrendering actually is the opposite, the way I'm telling you. It's a very powerful, very wonderful state to be in, is this idea of surrendering, like just taking a breath, just chillaxing, just giving it away and just say, you know what? I don't know what I don't know. Right. And I'm tired of fighting and pulling and tugging and scratching and getting uppercuts and smashed. I'm tired of that. Tired of it. All I want to do is just get to a place where I can spend some time and figure this out. And by the way, you little Einstein, you're so smart. You know all the answers. You know what to do. The challenge is, as we move through our life, as we go older and have more wisdom, more stuff is thrown at us. More distraction is thrown at us. More distraction than ever. 2025, we haven't even seen anything yet. You want to see distraction? It's going to be coming at you from every angle. It's going to be sucker punch USA. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So what you need to know is all is well. And this idea of surrendering is a very powerful, powerful frequency to be in. I always talk in frequency because it's a powerful frequency. When you can say, look, I'm going to surrender to whatever that is, whatever that feeling is, whatever that heaviness is, whatever that discomfort is, whatever that awkwardness is, I'm going to surrender to it. I'm not throwing the towel, I'm not giving up. Just like take a minute. Stop thinking about it. Stop putting so much energy and just sit for a minute. These people sometimes people go on these hiatuses. Well, hey, I'm off social media. Don't if you want to get a hold of me, contact me through my phone. Like, I'm taking a break. This is what this means, is that we have to get quiet. We have to remove ourselves from all of the distraction, all of the noise, all the gossip, all that stuff. And so this has to be a conscious thing that you do. It's like, hey, you know what, this weekend, like, hey, when I get off work on Friday or when I'm home or whatever, it's like I'm in my office, my door shut. Like, I do not want to be bothered. I love you, but I don't want to be bothered. I just need to decompress, unplug, allow myself an opportunity to reconnect to the best version of me. Okay. So the first thing I want you to get comfortable with is this idea of surrendering. Surrendering to a higher power, surrendering to your power, surrendering to the universe, God, source, light, whatever it is you believe, like just surrendering to it, knowing that in that surrender, you're coming from a place of strength. And in that surrendering is a very powerful place where you can learn and feel and start to discover what's next for you. Okay. So to go from here in your life to the next thing, the thing you have to do is you have to get good about surrendering. Okay. So that's lesson number one. Just surrender. Like, you know what? Enough is enough. Again, not throwing in the towel, not quitting. We're just saying, hey, enough is enough. I'm going to chillax for a minute. I'm going to pull back from all the tension, from all the discomfort, from all the disease, from all the inflammation that I'm feeling from everywhere. I'm just going to pull back from it for whatever period of time that is. And here's the great thing about that is when you pull back from it, you know exactly, because you are a master, you know exactly what you need to pull back from. You know exactly. It could be the relationship. It could be the job that's a dead end job that's just, thorn in your side. It could be that person. It could be the thoughts you have. You know exactly what I'm talking about when I say you need to pull back. Okay. We pull back. It's not a retract and, we're crawling back in our holes. We're just going to pull back for a second and we're going to reassess things. And right now, all that stuff, all that external stuff that you're feeling that's bombarding you, once you relax for a second, and I'll teach you some stuff on this channel. I'll teach you some stuff on this channel to relax or chillax. Once you do that, then you can actually start to see where you need to focus and your energy at. Okay, where you need to focus your energy at so that you can move through whatever that is. So step number one, you 40-somethings that are kind of in a holding pattern, you're kind of feeling stuck. We're going to get you unstuckable. We're going to make you unstuckable. We're going to bring happiness and joy to you. But we've got to do some things. All right. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to surrender and love the process of surrendering. Love the idea of surrendering. And I want you to put some energy into this. What would your life look like? Okay. I know what it's probably like right now. There's probably some tension, but if you had complete clarity, complete happiness, complete joy, complete abundance, complete love, all of that, right? Adventure, opportunity. What would that look like? How would tomorrow be if you knew that was coming, if you had to do maybe something like this, okay? Or start that process. Once you put some energy into that, okay? If you have any questions, reach out to me, all right? Reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help you through that process. I've always got stuff to share with you guys, but this is number one. Let's just surrender to it all. Let's take a breath and surrender. All right. See you soon. Make sure you turn on those notifications so when I put something new up, I'll just keep you moving down the track. Talk to you soon. Oh, feel free to share this too if you need anybody else with you that might want to, live the happy, wonderful life that you're going to be living in this second half of your life.